Eurovision 2025. I got a new video. Alesia Michelle. Hey girl. I'm ready to go. How you feeling? Eurovision fan. Are you ready for the show? It's 2025. We gotta keep it real. Let's go. Oh, hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've never been here before, yeah, welcome. You made it. You're here. This is actually live, and you might be watching this on the replay. So you want to make sure you like this video and you subscribe so then you don't miss the next live conversation and reaction we can have about the Eurovision Song Contest. So I did not follow Dance Melody Grand Prix this year. I did watch a video of some snippets of songs, and there was nothing that really like piqued my interest or like grabbed me immediately, but those were snippets. It was studio cuts. We know Eurovision is all about how you bring a song to life on the stage, so I'm keeping that in mind with this live performance. So let me see. Some people have already joined the stream. Okay, Danny says, I really like it. I also really like Sand. I fear it's not qualifying. I don't know. IDK says this year's giving 2017 all over again. You know, I'm almost thinking maybe 2014. Because 2017 I felt like was very serious, but then like a whole bunch of like weak songs. But then I feel like 2014 was a little bit of a potpourri where there were some strong songs, but there was a lot of like fun kind of mixed in there. And so I'm living in a 2014 world more than 2017 at this point, but I'm excited to get into this again. I'm like, I don't really know any of these songs, so this is like a legit, true first reaction. Like I said, I only heard like some snippets, and honestly, I couldn't even hum for you anything that I heard. Okay. So let's see what we're getting served in this. Let's just see and get into this reaction. Okay, I'm belaboring no more. All right, let's go. Okay. Hallucination. I know female vocalist. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got a thick, rich vocal. I'm hearing good runs. Okay. Okay, I'm partial to a thick, rich vocal. Okay. I mean, she is in a tornado with the hair going everywhere. Okay, we got the bodysuit for the styling. She is fit. Look at them thighs. Girl, I need to get on that regimen. Okay, so let's just kick off. So first of all, I think she looks beautiful. I hope she's gonna move. I always feel like I think I've talked about this before. When we do sort of the bodysuit styling, it makes sense if we're gonna be moving. But if not, like if we're not gonna be doing a whole bunch of movement, let's get a gown. Let's get like a showpiece. You know what I mean? Because it's just like you can do that. Really, you do the leotards for the ease of movement, but if you don't really have to worry about moving, I say let's add on some fabric because while our hair is blowing in the wind, we could be having a gown blowing in the wind. You know what I mean? Like some fabric moving just to add a little bit more dimension. I don't think, yeah. Um, Hold on. Let's go back because we start off low and the vocal, like I said, I'm partial to a thick rich vocal, so homegirl can sing. I don't think that that's a question. I don't think we have a question here. And already the song feels, fresh. It feels poppy. I don't think it's like, inherently modern, but I also don't feel like it's like dated per se. It feels about like, okay, yeah. Here's the only thing that, if, and I'm being kind of picky, it does sound like something else.
You know what I mean? It's not giving unique. And I do think when we start playing around in like the genre, I do think you are served better. I mean, because Eurovision is a competition, I think you're served better when you do something that feels a little bit unexpected. And I don't think on the nose I'm getting unexpected right now, but I mean, I like this. This is definitely not a skip. And I really I think I really like the styling, other than I just feel like we don't need a leotard unless we're dancing, but we'll see. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I mean, she looks beautiful. I think, I mean, in the face, the makeup looks good, the hair is right. Hmm. Pink and blues. Okay, we've got dancers. This is almost actually, if we're talking about Eurovision 2014, remember Estonia? Wasn't that 2014? Amazing life. Can you hear me? I mean, it doesn't sound like that, but remember the dancing because Tanya was on the stage doing all the choreography and stuff. Okay, so Sissel's not really moving a lot, so I don't know if we need this styling. I don't want her to do too much choreography if if that is going to if that's going to restrict the vocal, because right now we're getting a great vocal. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, and we're on the floor, not really doing choreography. Okay, someone said she twisted her ankle. So then maybe she was supposed to do choreography? Okay. We need more. I mean, I love the vocal. I mean, this is serving. It's giving. Someone said this is very Becky Hill. Yeah, with the toe touch, step side to side, and nothing really else going on. Okay. 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 We need more fabric. We need more fabric to create more movement. I don't know if I necessarily want to give her too much choreography because that could mess up some of the vocal competency, and I do not want to mess up the vocal competency here because I think that is a driving force for this song. Um yeah, let me see what y'all are kind of talking about. So, Elva DR says it's a safe melody festival and type of song that we've seen 100 times before. Nothing special for me, no risk taken, exactly what Denmark does every year. I do agree with this, but I do agree we're getting a very competent, strong vocal. Like we just are, and it's not that I'm even just partial to that, so to speak. Like I don't want to say it's just like, oh, like I'm just partial to that. What it is though is it allows us to go, okay, well, at least we know that she's going to deliver this online, like deliver this live, and it is going to feel executed well sonically. Visually, I think that this is in a tricky it's in a tricky situation because I think we were already kind of unfortunately living in a world that Denmark was going to struggle to qualify this year. I don't think that that's a crazy thing to say. And And I want us to kind of look at the semifinal because here's the thing. So Denmark is sitting in our second semifinal, but in the second half. But here's who they're gonna have to contend with. They're going to have to contend with Luxembourg, which actually does have a little bit of support behind it. Luxembourg is solidly giving me Luan DC, and y'all all know how I felt about that entry. You can go back to the videos from 2016 and revisit. But here's the thing: Luan DC qualified. This is not 2016, but I would also say Fighter qualified last year, and that song I thought was just fine. So Luxembourg is probably having a little bit of an advantage here. Finland is obviously qualifying. Malta is obviously qualifying. Another country that is giving us a really a vocal feast. Finland, which is giving us something that is just rousing. So that's a lot of competition. Israel is qualifying. Czechia, I think, is most likely qualifying. There seems to be a lot of hype there, but we still haven't seen the final product for it. But I think, we're living in a world that probably maybe makes it. I think people are living in a world where Austria, I'm like, can you see my hand? Not really. It's saying, so Austria, I think we're living in a world where it qualifies as of now. I think we're living in a world where Greece is qualifying as of now. I think I'm almost living in a world. Oh, Latvia is qualifying. I think Ireland has a chance to qualify. And then did I say Greece? Did I already say Greece? So I do think that there is something here. I really, really do think there is something here with this. But I do think Denmark cannot play this safe. Like I just, and I think that's what has me concerned is I don't know if this is ambitious enough. So Michael says she won the jury, but not the televote. But honestly, can we really trust the Danish public? Love y'all. You treated me so well last year. But can we really trust them? Krylo says just a generic song, another Lorien. I don't know about a Lorien comparison here. Cool guy, not sure how this could be staged. Maybe some hallucinations, animations, and smoke. Augusto, sadly for Denmark, strong or competent vocals have not helped them qualify in a 100% televoting semifinal. Juries are needed for balance, and this would have a better chance if the semis had some juries. That's probably about correct. Um, uh, TT, I think this suffers from a lot of the same stuff Saba did. Solid and safe package, but doesn't stand out. Um, uh, John Paul says real music is original in quality. This is neither, to be honest. Julie said they will change the stage and close. Well, honestly, I've not really experienced Denmark doing much to switch up, like doing that much to switch up from their national selection. But maybe they will, and they can change the clothes. But the thing is, will changing the staging and clothes really make a difference in this semi, or is the competition just going to stick with people and pop more? I think that's the real question with this. Um, yeah. Oh, okay. Wait. Nikolai. I'm Danish, and the answer is no. We can't trust the Danish public. Tim, in the backing track, you can kind of hear something electronic that sounds like the tattoo chorus. Okay. Mikkel, who do you think the demographic for this is? That's the problem. I think that people who will be interested in something like this could be pulled away from it by Malta, could be pulled away from it by Finland, could be pulled away from it even by Ireland. Because if we're doing sort of this Euro dance kind of thing, I think like a party hits on some nostalgia, there because it does give kind of aqua. Funny, we're talking about Denmark. So I do think Ireland gives like that aqua Euro pop dance feel that everyone, sort of experienced in the mid 90s, early to mid 90s. And this one, although we've got that powerful vocal, Malta's also going to be giving us a powerful vocal. I also wonder, Austria, they're saying they want to do something that's probably Nemo-esque, with some opera and stuff, so we could be getting some wow vocals there. But even quiet as it's kept, Luxembourg just having this very cute, kind of youthful, like fun piece. La poupée monte sur la 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 la. It's kind of fun. It's upbeat, and I think that's gonna be the struggle here. And then obviously we know Israel also has a female performer, probably going to be vocally competent, because normally Israel makes sure that checks out. So I think this one is I think it's going to struggle. I'm living in a world where this is probably more teetering on being out than in. But I like this. I think we're getting a very good, competent vocal. I think, she looked beautiful in the face. She was delivering this with power and confidence. And so I think this might just be a case where it just misses out. I don't know. I just, Schnitzel says DMGP in general needs to be revamped, honestly, because this was their best shot, and yet it's still at best a borderline that feels more like a non-qualifier for me right now. Joey says, I think people could find Ireland childish and Denmark comes later, but Denmark would have to really pull everything together visually. Nikolai, I'm very pessimistic about our entry, but this could be a last place in the semi. It's not quality. Fishnet stockings, bodysuit is song is Euphoria from home. Only thing working is her vocal. Oh, yikes. Ice Wallow Come, Malta will not qualify. Let's be real. It's not a good song, and Meme will not take it far. Baby, reality is coming for you, because I think that it will qualify. Yeah. So yeah, Julie says, I'm Danish. It's the old people voting in Denmark. The real Danish Eurovision fans wanted Sissal. Thank you for the jury. Okay. World Saussuri. Also, Denmark has almost no voting allies, just Finland. Iceland, Norway, Sweden, also maybe Estonia is in semifinal one. Also, as said, there are so many female solo acts. This is very generic. Yeah, I'll just be honest. I feel like this one could ultimately get overshadowed, but I don't really see anything directly wrong with it. It's just the competition, the direct comparisons. And I think really the direct competition with this entry with other kind of female solo vocalists that we do have, giving us something that's a little bit more out of the box, that's going to stick in people's minds. Well, that was my reaction. What do you think? Drop down, talk to me in the comments below. Do you agree with my reaction? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you disagree? That's okay too. Talk to me in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like this video and please do subscribe. I have so much content coming for you. I'm telling you, it's so much content coming. You don't want to miss any of it. Thank you so much for